What is up, you guys? We are back with another thrifting video today. Today we are actually on the way to Charlotte, North Carolina because Haley...
I wanted to go to IKEA.
You guys know we moved into our new house. We're trying to furnish that, and she's been wanting to go to IKEA for a while now. So yes, we thought we'd come up here, do the IKEA trip, and then do some thrifting along the way to turn this into a tax write-off for all you government employees watching. So let's get into it. Got a nice little pair of shoes right here. Echo on the back. These are Echo Biomes Performance Train. Really good condition here. It looks like they're only $5. I don't know. I've never been to this thrift store, but these look to be really good. And they got extra laces in there too. We'll definitely grab those. I just got super excited because I saw this camera lens, but it's not a camera lens. It's a mug. It's a coffee mug that looks like a camera lens.
Yeah, and they're probably advertised too.
That is deceptive. I just found this pair of shoes up here. The brand on these is called Unlisted. Huh. That's very appropriate. What'd you find?
I haven't found much yet. I found a dress for me.
Personal use.
I thought this tag was cool. It's Perlis, the authentic crawfish polo.
Crawfish polo.
They're so comfy for like 20 bucks plus shipping, and it's only $3.
Not too bad for the first stop of the day.
Well, that was pretty cool. We only got 3 things, but we only paid $11.
Yeah,
and like,
$11 total.
We would have paid close to $20 for this at our Goodwills.
Yeah, yeah. Dresses. You said dresses were like $6.50 at our Goodwill. Shoes were $6.50. I think these shoes were $5. Not too bad. Stop number 2 is a Goodwill. The Goodwills up here in the upstate of South Carolina are typically a little bit more expensive than the ones down where we're from, but hopefully we can still find some stuff. Walked over to the hats here. I found this Betty Boop, and I turned it over, and it is technically vintage, 2002. That is super cool. Just keep looking up here, see if we got anything else. There was a lady standing over there, so I couldn't film, but I got this Syracuse hat. I think that's Syracuse, a little Nike snapback. Needs a little bit of cleaning, and also got this Team Steel little strapback hat. I'm pretty sure hats are like $2 or something here, so should be some nice profit left. Over here and check out the shoes. This is all the shoes they have. There's this one little wall. It's only $5.99 each though, which is actually cheaper than our Goodwill back home. That's kind of nice. Some Sam Edelman. They don't have very many men's shoes though, apparently. These Under Armour hover shoes, those could be good. A little OxyClean Magic Eraser action, get those cleaned up. Might grab those. We also got this pair of Nike Metcons up here. These look to be really good shape. Let's make sure the other one's good to go. Yeah, those are super solid. Not a ton of money, maybe like 25, 30 bucks or something for $5.99. That's worth it. What the heck are these? Skechers. Something else from Skechers. I'm gonna look those up. Alright, so I just searched like Skechers, something else chunky, and the listed ones, I can't find any exactly alike, but apparently they're like Y2K. That's like a big keyword. So I'm gonna go to sold to see if we can find any that have sold that look more similar to ours. Look, all the boots, you know, the big chunky wedge type heel. I mean, the prices look pretty good though. Yeah, $5.99. They look weird, and these days weird is good. Over here in the men's shirts, they're only oh, that's long sleeve, $4.99. What are short sleeve shirts? $4.49. Men's shorts at $4.49. I got this little Tommy Bahama extra large 100% silk shirt right here. Tommy Bahamas don't sell as well as they did in the past, but this is a nice loud pattern like palm trees and stuff, and it's like spring, summer, should be a really good time to sell it. So $4.49 for this. I think we could pretty easily get like 20 to 25 bucks plus shipping for it. What have you found?
I mean, like I said, nothing like super special. I found 2 vintage Myrtle Beach shirts, like
that's
exactly
cool.
The same.
Yeah, H.T. Miller, gold, made in USA, double stitch. That's definitely cool though.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a good vintage Myrtle Beach shirt.
And then just like kind of bread and butter stuff, like a Nike dry fit, but like a UV protection, so it's like a nice, like,
yeah, it's really soft. Yeah.
Fabric. Polo Ralph Lauren's just do really well for us, and this says 2XLT.
Yeah, 2XLT tall. Yeah.
So it's a good size.
Yeah, no stains, no holes.
And I just found this Peter Millar like vest.
Oh, that's super nice. Yeah, bread and butter. What are you talking about? Peter Millar is not bread and butter. That's awesome. Just found this little women's Columbia pullover, size medium. It's got this really cool like purple look to it. Columbia is not really worth a ton of money. I mean, as is maybe like 15 to 18 bucks or so, but I think this would be an interesting piece to embroider with our Support Your Friends logo, because usually Columbia has an embroidery on the chest, so that makes it hard to embroider something on top of it, but this one has the logo on the sleeve. So I think that would be cool. This will be $6.99. And once we embroider it, we could probably get like 30 to 40 bucks for it. Same with this piece right here, this nice little tie-dye hoodie, green tee, size large. I don't know if it's men's or women's or unisex, but that is a perfect thing to embroider with our custom logo there. Anytime we find cool like tie-dye stuff that's blank, we always almost always get it for those purposes. This really cool Umbro piece too, full zip Umbro YKK zipper, tailored by Umbro, 2XL. That's pretty cool. Umbro is not a great brand, but for $6.99, I think we can probably get 25 plus shipping. Got a couple really cool things in the glass case. Got some Vans for 26. That's a little overpriced. These Nikes are kind of cool. 30 bucks on those, and then 15 bucks for these Doc Martens. Little Dooney and Burke purse back there. Might take a look at the Dooney purse and the Docs. I guess those 30 bucks may be a little too much, but might be some meat on the bone. Can I see 2 pairs of shoes down here? That's cool. I'll get both of those. I was going to look up those Nikes, but she was like literally standing right in front of me as I looked at them. Like right, I guess like making sure I wasn't gonna run off with them, so I didn't look them up. But they said like super lift or something. I think they're like weightlifting shoes, and they're a big size 14. So I'm taking a gamble on 30 bucks. Hopefully they'll be worth it. I also passed on that Dooney and Burke purse because I saw that they wanted $50 for it, and it's very small. It's like a little handbag, or I don't know, it's just, I don't think it's worth even bothering with for 50 bucks. So I just came over here and Haley's like, oh, I found you a t-shirt, and look what she got, home improvement. After I mentioned that in one of our recent videos, I went back, it's like a modern reprint, that's awesome. I went back and downloaded the whole first season. It was like $14 because it's not on any streaming platforms. So that's a great show, and that's a great shirt. We're definitely getting it.
$3?
Yes, that's the best $3 you've ever spent in your life.
This
what is that?
Adidas hat.
It's Adidas?
Yeah.
What is that logo? Oh wait, it's NBA.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fitted, which...
But it's a large XL.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know who that is. Timberwolves? I don't know.
This is Mossy Oak, but it's made in USA, so it's vintage.
Mossy Oak, made in USA. Little, like, chore coat, camo chore coat.
And there's maybe, that's a stain right there, so I don't know if that's...
I think it's fine. It would only probably like $6.99. I think that's worth it. This is way more stuff than I thought we were gonna get. Hey, I just turned the camera on. Hey, I was like, you paid $29 for these? They're these, it's those Nikes.
Fly plate?
Fly plate. I think they're weightlifting shoes. Designed high intensity.
Those don't look like weightlifting shoes.
I know, but, so they're called.
They have too much cushion.
Super rep. So about reps. But I don't know. 30 bucks for those, size 14. We'll look them up in just a minute. Fun fact, we spent $120 on all that stuff, so not too bad. We found a ton of stuff. Wait, this is probably our best Goodwill trip we've had in a while.
Definitely.
But apparently the Goodwills up here don't take American Express. I have like an American Express business card. And it's very frustrating because so many businesses don't take it. I know it's like extra fees or something, but it's frustrating we can't use it all the time. Also, they don't give you bags here. You have to like buy a bag, and I was not about to buy bags.
Yeah,
so
I'll have to go take the buggy back
inside. Take the buggy back inside, and we'll just add just piles of stuff to our car. All right, so we got 12 currently listed. There's pre-owned for $59.98 right there. So let's go to sold and see what they are actually selling for. 15 sold. That's pretty good. 45 bucks brand new. Pre-owned 37. Yeah, so not great.
I probably should have looked those up.
Well, I was telling people on camera, like, she was like all up in my face. I was like, can I see those? And she just put one on the counter and just like stood there like right next to me while I was looking at them. So I didn't want to look them up. We're not gonna lose money, but we could probably get like 35 bucks plus shipping, so basically break even. But hey, if you could take a risk like that and not lose money, it's equivalent of like buying a scratch off ticket for $5 and winning $5. It's still fun,
I guess.
We're here at IKEA. There's very loud music over there, but It's pretty cool. We've only been here once, right?
Yes.
And the last time,
excited.
I'm pretty excited too. Honestly, I wasn't very excited until like we got kind of close. Like I was like, oh, it's IKEA. But once you actually get here and like see the building itself, it's emotional. Got some yellow IKEA bags. When did they do this?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is not. So we have to write down what we want and then get it at the end.
Yeah, the big stuff.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Furniture. There's the meatball thing.
Famous meatballs.
So IKEA does this thing where they like set up like an example of how things would look in your house, and then you go through and you pick out stuff, and having it set up, like you really get a good visualization of what it looks like. We're trying to find these like Haley specifically wanted like two long
I have a lot of books.
bookcases.
And, yeah, I want something kind of like tall and skinny where I can put all of my books on it.
And this is perfect.
This one's cool.
It's available in 2 other different colors, 170 bucks. Obviously it's going to come in a box. You have to put everything together. But luckily Haley's really good at putting stuff together.
I really am, yeah.
So this might be the first thing we'll get today. 2 of these Mama Jammas, but we're only like 1/10 of the way through the store, if that. I didn't want to bore you guys with all of our IKEA shopping, but I just wanted to give you a quick snapshot of what we picked up today. This is the small cart. We got a little Chester drawers. Is it Chester or chest of?
Chest off.
Chester drawer. Chester drawer down there. We had some bins for poly bags and stuff, business use. Got a new rug for our living room, some curtains, just, you know, just some IKEA stuff. And
just
then
random stuff.
Just random stuff.
You don't know you need until you get here and you're like, I feel like I need that.
I definitely do need that. And then here's all the furniture. It's nice. I'm excited about the way it looks. We got 2 bookcases for our little rumpus room, whatever you want to call it. And we got a big dresser for our bedroom. And that's it, right?
The dresser's cool because it's not stained.
We aren't 100% sure what our new bed is going to look like, so I was like, this is perfect. We can just put it together and use it, and then when we get the new bed, we'll like be able to stain it or paint it or whatever to make it match the bed. So right. I will be Haley and I will both be putting together furniture for the rest of our lives, but that's okay because at least we have furniture now.
Yes.
And it's pretty cheap. I mean, like 2 bookcases, the Chester drawer, big Chester drawer, the smaller Chester drawer, and all this stuff. And I think it's probably going to be like $1,000, I think.
I wouldn't say that's cheap, but
I mean, it's cheap for the amount of stuff. I mean,
we are getting it.
Like if you went to a furniture store and tried to get 1 Chester drawer, it'd probably be like $1,000. Also, these buggies are very hard.
They're very annoying.
Very annoying.
I have the rug, and so it wants to go like this way, so I'm having to like drive sideways. I
need to drive sideways as well. Yeah, if you turn it sideways, it's not that bad. On the way home, we had to stop off at our old house to get Moses Trifexis, his medicine for like fleas and ticks, because that's super important because he has run around in all the woods and stuff. But you guys get to see what our house looks like without any furniture in there. It's so echoey. I think I have some more stuff in the office over here too. Ugh, zonkies. A couple of you guys have asked what we're going to do with this house. We went back and forth a couple of times, and I thought we were going to keep it and rent it out at one point, but I'm pretty sure we're going to sell it. We need to do a couple things to it. Like we accidentally broke our old the oven top. It's got a big crack right here. I put a cast iron pan on top of our air fryer, and Haley accidentally knocked it off, and it cracked that. So we got to get that replaced and get everything cleaned up, obviously, and we still got to get the grill out of here, and we still got a whole bunch of stuff in the shed we got to clear out. So a little bit more work to do before we sell it, but eventually we will sell it. You can see the garage too. This is without any of the eBay stuff. Look how weird it looks. There's so much junk in here. Please don't, please don't judge us. I got a little bit of some more boxes back there. I think those are like regional B boxes. We don't use a ton of those. These are pretty much useless nowadays. We're going to ship all of our longer items like golf clubs and baseball bats with UPS ground now that USPS has implemented that surcharge on long packages. But it's just so, this is just wild. Haley, remember when we had an eBay business out here?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I want to give you guys a quick reselling tip since we haven't really talked about reselling in the last couple of minutes. But I've had 2 people on Instagram recently reach out to me and say, hey, I had this pair of Dansko clogs that were in like new condition, nothing wrong with them at all. I sold them on eBay, shipped them to the buyer, and then when the buyer gets them, they send me pictures and they're all like crumbling apart and just like disintegrating. And I think the buyer is trying to scam me. What would you do? And the buyer is definitely not trying to scam you. Danskos and Sanitas and all those those like nursing clogs with that black rubber on the bottom are notorious for falling apart, like especially if they look to be in really good use, really good condition, like never used. Chances are they've been sitting in a closet or something like that for years, and that rubber is just starting to literally disintegrate. And if the buyer finally gets them and they're the first person to actually wear them, like actually put use into those shoes after years of sitting in a closet, they are naturally going to disintegrate and fall apart like that. So that's generally not a buyer trying to scam you. That's just what often happens with those clog type shoes. So if you're ever sourcing and you come across a pair of Danskos or any of those clogs with the black leather, the black thick stuff on the bottom, I would definitely do the bend test, which is just grabbing it by the heel and by the toe and just bending it like you would if it was walking. And a lot of times you'll like immediately see a big crack on the bottom, and if it cracks, just put it back on the shelf and don't tell anybody. Also, what types of videos do you guys want to see from us? We try to like change it up from time to time. Like we go to pawn shops, we go to antique stores, we do flea markets and the Goodwill bins and videos like this where it's just like thrifting and a little vlog. And we're always trying to, you know, shake things up and give you guys entertaining content to watch. But we've never really, I don't remember ever asking you what types of videos you like. So definitely take a second, drop a comment on this video and let us know like what videos in the past have we done that you have really liked and you want us to do more of, or what videos have we never done. We get asked a lot to do like storage auctions, like buying a storage unit or doing like a pallet unboxing, something like that. And now that we have the warehouse, we can actually maybe get into something like that. So. But yeah, anyway, comment on this video and let us know, what do you want to see more from us going forward in 2022? So it's the very next day. I really wanted to try to put together all this IKEA furniture to show you guys in this video, but it's just not gonna happen. Last night, we stayed up until like 11:30 or so. I put together the smaller dresser that was in Haley's closet, and then we did the 2 bookcases in this front room. Haley did 1 bookcase last night, and then I did the other one this morning. Each one took us like 2 hours by ourselves. So it's not the fastest process, but I think it looks great, and I'm super happy with IKEA furniture. Just because it's cheap doesn't really mean it's poor quality. Like, it's not real wood technically, but it looks great. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Obviously we have to put books and stuff in there, but so far I think it looks great. So we only went to 2 thrift stores yesterday on the way to IKEA. 1, because we found so much stuff at the second thrift store, we didn't really need to go anywhere else. And 2, we really wanted to have the majority of the afternoon to spend at IKEA, because it takes like hours to go through there if you want to look at everything. But I do think we did pretty well at those 2 thrift stores we went to. The first one was kind of, you know, whatever. The second one was pretty good. I'd say, like, I have a couple of items over here. A lot of stuff is still in the car. That Columbia thing, that was a support your friends piece. We got the Umbro stuff. I mean, you guys saw everything we picked up at that store. I think what we spent like $120, $130, something like that. We got the Doc Martens. Those are nice. Those should probably sell for like 75 to 80 bucks plus shipping. So I think once everything is said and done, after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, we probably have a total of, let's say, $350. And we spent just under $1,000 at IKEA. So that means we're only in the hole for the day, like 650 bucks. So not bad. Not bad. Gas was probably like another $40 to $50 going all the way to Charlotte. But all things considered, I think it was pretty good. But I think that's going to do it for us today. If you guys have enjoyed today's video at all, definitely let us know by hitting that like button down below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below as well. Thank you guys again for watching. You're the best. And we'll catch you on the next one.